You are the master of your judgments, your decisions, and your actions. But is that true? I don't think so. Because, if you're a master, you're held accountable. Because why? You know better. You've studied more. You've developed great skills on a masterful level, which is what? High proficiency, higher amounts of knowledge, being a scholar of mastery and whatever it is that you choose that is your mastery path. Maybe so, but even masters will tell you they're still learning. They're still learning to master because each step takes them to the next step. And even when they plateau, they fight themselves to get to the next step. But let's talk for a second about the mastery of our demographics, our dome, right? That's the one thing we have control over. And so if we have control over it and we're truly practicing mastery of control, then why do we spew so many bad decisions, so many judgments? Why do a lot of our actions walk in the opposite direction of what maybe we had intended to occur? And it's because there's not alignment. We're out of alignment. We're not allowing synergistic calibrations to happen, to occur by allowing the time that it takes, developing the talents through the time, and using our treasury, our own money, to find teachers, instructors, or things that help us to obtain more mastery. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot, isn't it? And most of us are just sort of out of control. We think we have control, but yet what doesn't come out of our pie hole will come into our thought zone. And it's always about judging others in comparison to ourselves or in comparisons to others. That in and of itself can prevent you from becoming a master of just being in the presence of love and just watching other people go to and fro and not having any judgment, letting them, they're on their path. I'm on mine. I'll step in if there's going to be a collision. I'll step in if there is going to be harm to others. Maybe remind someone to tie their shoe before they head down the stairs. Maybe put your blinker on and look before you make a right turn. Maybe turn off the burners after you're done cooking. We are all in this place where we have endless and bountiful ways to learn. But many of us are stuck in our repeat chairs, our programmed subconscious that has us on complete autopilot. So we're acting out without consciously overriding and creating and forming new actions that later become better habits, that later enhance the mental, physical, and the emotional components of working as one unit within the energetic self. So to me, a master walks and talks in alignment and really works on their own learning how to push their buttons in ways that clarify and bring in the bass, the treble, the harmony, the balance of all the sensories, externally and internally, and then being able to program and reprogram yourself so that you're having more of a love-based responses. So like anything else, the energetics move things around, so you're in constant, I gotta fine tune the little buttons, the big dials, the pushing. It takes a whole physical, mental, and emotional dance. And it takes practice. And then in time, you'll find that the practice is now on autopilot. And many of these other things are now no longer in your autopilot dial Rolodex. They start going to the wayside because you've replaced them, because you're diligently working on mastering thyself, mastering my own house. That is the one and only thing you truly have control over. Everything else is a maze and an obstacle course. And if there's no losers in any of it, and all you can do is win, and you're winning through obtaining higher levels of information and ways to translate that, and then learning how to transmit it, and then learning how to expand it so it covers more of a land demographic. So now your particular blueprint can come real close and can go real out. Can come real close and can reel out. Can come real close and reel out. It's like turning up the lights with a dimmer switch. Everything has its place. Everything has its own timing. But are you taking the time? Are you taking your talents? What some of the things that you're better at and learning how to amp those up, and then coming back and getting some more and amping those up, and really learning how to work with the physical sensories so that the extrasensories can now present. As an embodiment coach, I've had to live and breathe it, and I've had to spend my treasury to learn a lot of things and then implement it, take the time to implement it so that I can reap the rewards of being the master of my own home. My own home. And then I take that home wherever I am, whatever situation presents, and I may find myself in these upper registers that I can quickly connect with my breath, bring it home before I make any reactions or responses to something that will not only affect this home, but will affect every home that it comes in contact with. And I don't know about you all, but I want to leave loving imprints. I want to leave food for thought. I want to leave people inquisitive, wanting to learn more. That's what makes me tick. I'm very inquisitive. I don't really become too stationary, where there's a status quo, and that's all I'm going to learn. Because who says when I'm topped off on learning? It might be that I might be saturated and I need to let that settle in, sink in, process for whatever time frame that may take. But as soon as I kind of learn that, then something else presents. Now let that settle in. And sooner or later, I've acquired some great skills and proficiency in what I set my time, my talent, and my treasury to. And my whole goal is to be the master of my home. If you're looking for some tools, techniques to maybe learn how to hone in being the master of your own home, as an embodiment coach, it's what I do. And all the sessions can be done via Zoom, or if you live in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia area, you can certainly come see me at my brick and mortar. Happy to do that. So, I appreciate each one of you liking and subscribing and sharing this video. I love all your comments. And let's all get together and become better masters of our homes. And then just imagine the home life here on earth if we were all becoming better masters at our home. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.